I never know what I'll find. But honestly, that's the best part. It might be something small, something forgotten, buried in the earth for decades or even centuries. But the second I uncover it, there's a rush, a thrill, because I know I've just brought a piece of the past back to life. Every discovery tells a story. Some are tied to history, others to lost treasure. But it's not just about the find. It's about the moment, that feeling, and sharing it with people who really understand the excitement. That's what makes this more than just a hobby. It's a passion, a connection, a community.
Thursday, it's 8 o'clock and it's the Big Detecting Show. Come along, it's all fun.
It apparently is. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Adrian.
All right, dear. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay now. I've had a busy day, dear.
Yes, me too. Hey, people, I need a favour. I'm just going through it's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, it's the Big Detecting Show reels. And we use them the same ones all the time. So please, if you will, send us one in. It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, it's the Big Detecting Show, and it can join our list.
And you might get a prize.
Yes, you might.
And I got an email this week from one of our viewers. I apologise, I forgot your name, but he was over the moon with his composite cleaning pencil prize. So well done.
And I'm talking of prizes, Adrian. We have a prize to give away this evening, which,
well,
even though we don't want to, we've been told we have to be a part of the draw, as we both gave money to the GoFundMe page for Wayne Rowlands last week, and we have a special prize for those of you who sent money through to GoFundMe for Wayne Rowlands, sponsored him last week for his walk from mainland Wales to wherever the first Rodney Cook Memorial Rally is. There'll be a draw tonight for that prize. But should we tell them?
You do it. You do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
If tonight you would like to donate to Wayne Rowlands, if you haven't done so already, you will see the quality of tonight's prize. Wayne has also contacted me today saying, Dave, you big fat mofo, you. I would like to offer the lovely viewers of the Big Detecting Show a second opportunity. A second opportunity to win a prize from me to you next week if you haven't done so already, and look, that last week was only about £300, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So in the last week, he's got an extra £500 towards his 5,000. He'd love to be beating 1,000 by the weekend. So if you're going to and would like to, anybody who donates tonight, Wayne is kindly donating a second prize to be drawn on next week's show. So tonight, for all of those, and we've got the names who sponsored Wayne last week, he's donating a cabinet, and he'll be donating something else for those who sponsor tonight. So consider it.
Yeah. It's an absolute no-brainer. I think go to bigdetectingshow.com, scroll down a bit, and you'll see the link to help Wayne. I'll tell you what, this has got to be the best and biggest metal detecting raffle ever for what you win. Or the odds. Yeah, thank you, David.
So there you can see the Big Detecting Show. You've got your Spin the Toil, your Get in Touch, your competitions that we may have on, all the back episodes and all about the show, etc., etc. And if you scroll down, you'll see the handsome Dan there himself in all his jovial glory, in deepest, darkest Rodney Cook land by the look of it. And all you do is press donate and it'll take you to the GoFundMe page. But look, there's loads of stuff on here. Loads of stuff. Look, Britain's biggest metal detecting street. The world's biggest. You need to change that to Adrian.
Well, yeah, but I like to be conservative.
You see that lady there? The one on the left? No, the one on the right.
The man in the red hat.
No, the one trifle death, I think.
Jelly.
That's it. Happy birthday, Jelly.
Oh, is it her birthday?
It is.
I hope she's not in the chat, because that would be an awful way to spend your birthday.
We've had words, my friend. You could even leave us a message.
Yeah. So this is really cool. So you don't have to put your email address in or anything like that. You just click there and you send us a message, and you can record it from your phone. So you don't have to type. So if you're not getting any arms and you just need to use your nose, you can speak to us. And that goes to our cassette deck on our voicemail system, and we can listen to you. So
you can leave it as long as you want, because it's a C90 cassette that we've got now.
Yes. Well, hour and a half. So actually, who was it? Nick Berry leaves us a lot of messages on there.
He does.
Chris
Langston.
Chris Langston. Even if you I don't know, you've got a barbecue, you're cooking pork chops, and you don't know what temperature to set your gas barbecue to, just leave us a message. We'll sort it out. Sort it out.
Ask us anything.
We could even bring
back Ask Adrian.
Yeah, we could, but lamb chops, we're Dave.
I don't eat lamb. I couldn't help you there, mate.
No, but but pork chops, chicken breast.
We could bring this back, Adrian.
I met him. I apologise if I'm eating, but I got stuck with someone tonight. It's a long story, but it was very interesting.
Was it Mrs. Gaylor?
No. I shouldn't have eaten that, but I
tell you what. While you're eating, finishing your mouthful, I'm going to say hello to a few people, because we don't do it very often, but let's do it anyway. Hello to, I know, let's do that thing that we're supposed to do that I always get told up there.
Well done, Gareth Howard. Thank you for donating.
Stephen Brame, Philip Wills, Andy T, some drunken 70-year-old woman, Jim Painting, Carl Ellis, Charlie Dreamer, Wayne Rowlands, hi, John Clayton, Kendo Makasaki. That's what you're getting called from now on, Kendo Makasaki. Don't know who it is because it's one of them.
Is it Nagasaki or Nagasaki?
No, Makasaki. It's Nagasaki, but that's Makasaki.
He had issues with Big Daddy.
He did. And he's from just down the road from where I live now, by the way. Jeff Block, Michael Jarvis, Jacqueline Walker, Kevin Olm, Ava Finser, Mia, James Barnes, your mate James, Ken Sampson, good evening
Block
from
him.
Dundee.
Block James.
That Lord Voldemort looking bloke again, Graham Dempsey. Dean, who's your daddy? Derek Sherwin. Hope Angie's all right, Derek. The delightful Mr. Gareth Howard. Barry McCardle, my old workmate. All right there, La. Yeah, all right. Let me see if I can still do it if he's still there.
You all right, Jim? I hope you're okay. Jim Painting. I haven't seen you for a while, Jim.
No, forgot it.
One of the best evenings ever with Jim. Been out detecting all day at Rodney Cook, and we met up in the hotel. And first thing, got to the bar. Jim had got me a pint, and then he bought me a bottle of red wine. Jim's the man.
Calvin Al, Jack Rose, and Dave Moore. Hello, everybody. Barry, I used to be able to do it at will, what your mum used to say to you, but I can't remember it at the top of my head, but it does come into conversation quite often. Used to work with Barry's men. Used to work with all his family, incidentally. Let's take that off, shall we? Yeah. So, what have you been up to, my friend? Have you done any of that metal detecting thing?
Yes, I went out on Saturday. Oh, my God. A ploughed field. Oh, gosh. I had the Nocta Legend 2, and I was testing out multi-frequency, single frequency, because ploughed fields, multi-frequency does struggle. I don't care. I'll fight someone if they want to tell me it doesn't struggle, but multi-frequency does struggle.
I'll fight you.
Yeah, I'll take you out easily. Rabbit punch straight in the throat.
I'll have a little rumble with you. Can we do it like
I don't think I'd ever. You beat me in a wrestle.
Oils
not
and like surrounded by hay bales. That'd be quite.
Oh. Yeah, you'd probably win in oils. But anyway, took the Nocta Legend 2 out. Oh my God. It's ploughed field, and I was testing out single frequency, multi-frequency. Single frequency, oh my God, that machine is good. Multi-frequency on a deep plough, it like whether you got Mind Lab or Garrett or whatever, they all struggle. But went out, found a few bits, nothing untoward, exciting, but absolutely killed myself walking up, down, and it's like stepper size, or it's like constantly, and it was like 5 hours. I think I was out for, what was it, 10 till 3? Yeah, 5 hours, and oh my God, my legs, my back absolutely killed me. But something happened with the Legend 2, which, Dave, you'll be a bit concerned about.
It's
the battery, it went down 1 bar. What on earth? And I've been out with it numerous times. I'm gonna Google what sort of battery they put in there, but oh my God, it's like the pinpoint, the Nocta Acupoint. It's something weird's going on there. They never run out. But Yeah, I enjoyed the Legend, so I went out to Texting Saturday. Spent Saturday evening. Oh, my legs! I felt like I'd run the London Marathon.
Remembered
But
half
yeah,
of it, but I can't say the last word. It's one lung something. Go on, carry on. He'll know what I'm on about.
I know what you're. But yeah,
See,
went
I've
out
even said
Saturday.
it to him, Barry.
But I'm more excited. Thank you, James Barnes. Multi-frequency acts strange in um, flurry saws. It does, and a lot of people don't think that. They carry on, but single frequency and the Legend 2. I don't know if you got one, James Barnes, but the same as the Manticore and the Knox. They work so much better in single frequency. And oh my god, the depth I was getting on the Legend 2 single frequency was quite impressive. Um, I had my friend, that friend, with the Manticore beside me, and every target he was finding, I was finding with the Legend 2, and every target he found with the Manticore, I was finding with the Legend 2. So it's it. They're not a comparison at all. Legend 2 is up there as a good machine. Manticore is the bee's knees. Um, what you can buy now, but it's interesting. It's interesting, and I'll see how it goes.
A couple more bits in the chat. David Moore said, ordered a Manticore yesterday. My missus paid half as my Christmas present. Is that an early or a late Christmas present? Because if it's an
Depends
early
what
one, she might forget.
depends what religion he is. It might
Uh,
be.
James said he found Elizabeth I on his first signal. Barry McCardle, he said it's empty back, one lung. Yes. No, I haven't changed. I've got greyer and fatter. That's about it.
You haven't got
Pardon?
you haven't got
What?
fatter.
Not since the last time you've seen me. I'm still as fat.
Hmm.
I have days.
Otis
The
on.
Newsy
Hello,
Daddy
mate.
found his first silver denarius yesterday. Only took 14 years. Otis Arms, good evening, young man. I hope you're darn well.
He's a good bloke.
And Kevin Allen, as Kevin Alm is, he's loving his Legend too.
I can just say, not last weekend, the weekend before, my mate James went out. He found 2 silver denarii and I think 2 hammers. Just typical when I didn't go with him. But yeah, he had a good one. But I think this time of year, it's getting good. A lot of my fields have been seeded, but a lot of them I'm out not tomorrow, Saturday, been raked, they're level. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. And
I'll
do you
tell you
know
what the
what?
best thing is at the moment, Adrian. A, we're off for 4 days. Well,
And Lord Jesus
the
will
majority
rise.
of us is.
Oh,
And secondly, the clocks have changed, which means it goes darker later, which means we can stay out and play longer until your mum shouts you.
T.
Well,
Yeah,
not me and you, obviously.
yeah. It's weird you
Just
say
that'd
that.
be weird.
Because I went out on Saturday and I did what 5 hours, but I know it was in plough. But Jesus Christ, I'm not getting any younger. God, did it? When I got home, my legs. I felt like I'd run the. I wouldn't say London
The
Marathon. I'd say
Chelmsford
Marathon.
beer run.
No, because I'm numb after that, and I don't
Oh.
worry about it. But
Whereabouts are you numb exactly?
um,
It's not your posterior at all, is it?
no, my bottom was fine.
Okay.
Well, I was with James, so it could have been, but no. And it's funny as you get older, you can't put the hours in. I don't know. The machines have got lighter. The ergonomic. I mean, you take out the Deus 2 or Deus 1, Manticore. They're all light machines now, and I don't know. I want to do more, but I can't. Well, I
Can
can.
I ban
but-
your mate, please?
Hmm?
Can I ban your mate?
For brass. Yes. Yeah. Block him.
Right, he's on the naughty step.
Yeah.
Bragging. We don't do bragging on this show.
Oh, bless him, Jim.
I never have
Jim
anything
Payne.
to brag about.
I want to meet Jim. Jim, we've got to catch up soon. You only live down the road, and your daughter lives around the corner from me. His background is quite interesting in the police.
Yes, it is. We had a great
yeah,
chat, me, you and him in the field about
Yeah,
people
but
in
I'd
the
like to meet
limelight.
up with you soon, Jim, and have a chat.
Mia says it's getting out the car after the day digging that's the killer.
Yeah. Hi, Ava. Yeah, it is. You drive home, and yeah, I've got heated seats in my car. So
Jim says after 4 hours, I can't get up off my knees. After 4 hours, what, Jim?
Jim, yeah, but Jim. Jim, you're going to regret that quote.
Jim, we're going to have some stickers made of that. Jim can't get off his knees after 4 hours.
Jim, is that a forum interchange? Jim, is that a forum interchange? He knows what I mean.
I reckon it's painting skirting boards myself.
Anyway, we're talking about metal detecting. So let's talk about what's going on. Yeah, let's talk about. I know for a fact that between us, it's only me and you, Dave, the PAS database is going live soon this year. So what all that mean?
The database is already live.
No, the new one.
The new one?
So what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, that means that if you find a thimble that's of interest, gold, silver, not just a normal thimble, you used to have to go, or let's say for a prime example, gold, silver cufflinks, right? Treasure find. That is a treasure find, right? Silver cufflinks.
This is between me and you, isn't it?
Yeah, no one else. So at the moment, that is a treasure find. So silver cufflinks from 1648 or whatever. So that is classed as a treasure find. So you have to go to your flow, book an appointment, meet them, hand them over, fill in the form. Oh no, later on this year, you'll be able to take a picture on your mobile device, upload it to a portal, submit it to your flow, and they will come back and say, I don't know for a fact, but it'll be like a traffic light system. So it'll be green, come and see me with it. Amber, we're looking at it. Red, thank you very much. We've logged it, but keep it.
The problem I have with this, Adrian, will you ever get your pictures back?
Well, you've taken the picture that you're uploading, so...
You didn't get that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Portable Antiquity Scheme. Will you ever get your fines back? Will you get your pictures back?
Yes. Yes. There is an issue. But Ian Richardson, who's taken over from Michael Lewis...
there's somebody we haven't had on the show.
He's American. Actually, I could... Can
he speak English?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I could have a word and we could get him
on.
It'd
be nice to find out more.
He's
especially it would be nice for both two reasons: to learn more about the app or the new system, but also for him to introduce himself to the metal detecting community.
Well,
is that pizza?
Yeah.
Can I have some? Cheers, pal.
I'm sorry for being rude. It's very uncouth.
Do you know what?
I'm not a vagabond. I'm just very uncouth.
I haven't even got any drink.
Yes, it's a very good call. We could
talk amongst yourself for a moment.
We could get the man on.
It's only over here. It won't be long.
Obviously, he's gone. Make yourself big screen. I got very excited tonight because those who are watching the show first time, I've got a brewery near me, and I was talking to a bloke, and this is quite interesting. I said, "Oh, what do you do?" Because he saw the metal detector in the brewery, because I put one on the wall like you do. Oh, he's back,
Here I am.
and he works for the Met Police. I won't say any names, and he trains people on power boating through the Thames. And you know the inflatable boats that go up the Thames, 1,000 horsepower they've got. And he was talking about protecting the government and all that. But yeah, so I just thought I'd mention that. It's quite interesting.
No idea what you're on about because I was over there.
Jim Pantin retired in 1958. He was in the TA for 1937 India, Burma. Oh God, Burma's awful.
Do you know we had my wife's cousin on the show. If you remember, several years ago when we done a show about D-Day and such like, and was it D-Day? The VE Day? Yeah, VE Day it was. She come on the show and told us about one of the stories, which is still up on Arcade and D-Mag, about Don's granddad and how he was in World War II in Burma, and he got lost from his platoon. They were ambushed. So obviously they were all scattered and what have you, got away. And I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks he was actually lost in the jungle, living off monkeys and stuff like that, killing monkeys and eating them and stuff. And obviously vegetation. Finally made his way back to his unit, where they carried him when they found him, when they saw him, carried him in, and basically the person in charge who was actually bathing his feet for him because they were just ruined with blisters and that. So yeah, Burma. I've got a book here as well about Burma somewhere.
Was that 1958?
No. This is in with the World War II.
Oh, because my godfather fought in Burma in 1958, and he was a sniper. And he told me how he spent 2 days in the same position, and he had to poo and wee himself without moving, because he had targets set. He's dead now, bless him, Uncle Bob. But anyway, we're talking about metal detecting.
We talk about everything on this show, Adrian.
Well, even though I met a bloke tonight down the brewery, chatting away, I said, "What's your best film?" He says, "Saving Private Ryan." I said, "Oh, that's my favourite film." Well, that and Stand By Me, but that's different.
That's one of my favourite films.
What, Stand By Me?
Yeah, man. What's that, hundreds of times?
Anyone in the chat, whether you're 21, 18 or 87, watch Stand By Me. Everyone's watched Private Ryan.
Adrian Mason's 13 and Mason loves it. He watches it continuously as well.
Yeah, I love, and so much. We're talking off.
Originally, a short story by Stephen King under his pseudonym Richard Lehman, I think his name was, and it was called The Body, and it was in a book called Four Seasons.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, we're talking about metal detecting.
You keep saying
Relic Tag. He's upped his game, and Chris from Relic Tag, who came on the show the other day, that's relictag.co.uk.
.com.
No, I think it's
it's definitely .com because I've just pulled it up.
I'm just checking.
There it is. Relictag.com. See at the very top. .com.
God, he just wants to confirm a few things. Dave mentioned in the show last week, we do not store anything on our database or I think once you download it, it's gone on the database. Well, there's no database on relictag.com. Your QR code label is generated on the fly from the text you put in, and a couple additional bits make it work. Once you create the PDF, it's the code is gone and the PDF is effectively downloaded. No data exists. QR codes are not unique. If you put the same data in the same fields again, the QR code is likely to be identical to the previous one that made. So basically, cut a long story short, I still think this is one of the best things going in the hobby at the moment. Free, doesn't cost anything. The bloke's not after your data. It's like me and you, Dave. He's doing it for free. And yeah, really, really good. QR. And I sent a link to my mate today. Oh my God. So you talk to people if you want to get ahead, get a hat. I don't think you're watching, Gary, but metal detectorist I know well joined the hobby. Bless him, he phoned me up today. He's got bloody blood cancer.
Shut up.
No, he's got leukemia. But he's got metal detecting as a hobby, and we chatted for 3/4 of an hour, and we ended up laughing. But he's a school friend who found the hobby 2 years ago.
Is this the one that we saw at Detectable?
No, he doesn't go to any. Who's
the one that we met at Detectable who knows your daughter from ambulance people in?
Oh, yeah, him. Yeah. Oh, he's probably
different person.
Yeah, different. And
it was Richard Bachman. Yeah. Thank you, David Moore. But not Harold Bachman, Gareth Howard.
This is a really important thing for the hobby and people watching tonight. So, bless him, my mate from school took up the hobby 2 years ago. He's found 2 hoards. He's found multiple gold, and he, bless him, got diagnosed with blood cancer in November. He phoned me up. He had an issue with the coil and he sorted it out. But more importantly, we were talking about the hobby for like 40 minutes, and it literally is such a good release. This hobby is so good, and he's going out this weekend. And I said, mate, get out there, get in the field, uncover history, and it'll clear your head. And that's what it's about, isn't it? That's what it's about. Just clear your head, and bless him, he's got leukemia, but
sometimes it's not about finding things; it's just finding your place.
It just hit me. He's same age as me, and I think how lucky I am. I've got a brilliant hobby, good people in the community, and it just hit me a bit.
Oh, has any of our lovely viewers seen anything decent on YouTube lately? And if you have, and you think they're all right, then why don't you tell them to come on the Big Detecting Show and tell us about what they've seen? Look at that. Relic tags are going to be doing tags for militaria and medals soon, also, says that lovely Mr. Nicholas West. Good evening as well to Blazej Lewandowski. Dzień dobry. What flavour pizza? What flavour pizza? What flavour? Me and Adrian, after the show last week, we done an let's see what our blood sugar levels are. Mine were 2.9 and his were like 436.
But I've got one of them things on my arm. Oh, can't find it.
Some of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only place I can put it is there because I keep walking into doors and knocking it off otherwise.
Yeah. Out of interest, has anyone in the chat got a Nocta triple score?
I've got a knocked a double score.
Yeah, triple's a little bit different.
Why? Adrian.
I think I'm just asking.
Has anybody else got any other new products that
takes-
they're using at the moment?
It takes a minute, Dave, for the chat to update.
Only takes a minute, Aid, to get the chat.
Who sang that? Only takes a minute.
Take a minute, Bros. No, take that.
Oh.
Book-wise, do you know of any things that are coming through via Greenlight Publishing?
Yes. Oh my God. How did I forget? Oh my God. Well, there's a really good book that's come out, but I don't think I'm going to get told off for this, but so actually, should I show people a sneak preview? Yes, bollocks. How do I do this? There's a book on metal detecting finds for buckles, and there's one for something else. Can't remember. But there's a new one coming out for I don't know how to share my screen, Dave. Oh, here we go. This one here. Metal buttons.
Ooh.
And the bloke who did this, I don't know where or what, his wife must have left him. So this is an amazing book. I think it's how many pages is it? 1,400 pages.
Wow.
Oh no, sorry, 238 pages. 1,400 photographs and line drawings.
Adrian, how long did you spend at the brewery today?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
1,400 pages for 29 quid. 21 quid?
Yeah.
26 quid. Wow. Bargain.
You can buy that
268 pages.
metaldetektingbooks.co.uk or greenlightpublishing.com. But what got me is it's not about buttons, it's about toggles, which on our last show,
week.
Yeah, toggles. Buttons are pants. Buttons are like
buttons on pants don't work. We discussed that as well.
Shoes. They won't last the test of time. But it's got toggles in there and everything. Really good book. $26.95 from greenlightpublishing.com or metaldetectingbooks.co.uk. Really interesting book, actually, and Tony K would really appreciate it because that's all you find.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We could. Oh, Stand By Me is on Paramount Plus, Jim. Oh, Gareth Howard. Me and my daughter watched it last night. Oh, it's the best film ever. It is the best film. Gareth, I'll tell you, one day I'm going to be sitting in a train station in Aberystwyth and I'm going to chat with you and we're going to go for a beer and we're going to watch Saving Private Ryan, Stand By Me, and we're going to eat pork scratchings and we're going to adopt a rabbit that no one wants.
Jack Ross says he's just bought Coin of England Decimal and Pre-Decimal 2025 for 30 quid from Greenlight. Bargain. Wayne Rowland says Band of Brothers is also a good watch. It certainly is.
Yeah, I've watched that heavily.
You know, the only problem with Band of Brothers is, for me, it's about Americans.
Yeah, I know.
I want to watch things about British, because the Americans came into the war very, very late, and then sort of dramatized that they won the war and they were the war. But I want to watch about British influence in the war.
Jack Ross, he's right. Coins of England 2025, there's not a massive difference if you buy 2025 or 2026 from greenlightpublishing.com. But I would say they're very, very good books to have if you're a detectorist. However, 2025 compared to 2026, let's say Dave finds a Quinn Patch hardened Noble 7 from Edward the 19th, a hoard, it will affect the price of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
I've just made that up. So, Coins of England, very good book to have. Definitely.
Gareth Howard says, can you also watch with Nail and I with him?
I'd rather watch what's that cowboy film? Two Men.
Good, the Bad, and the
No, Cowboys, Two Men. Brokeback Mountain. I'd like to see with Gareth Howard. We could have leek soup in a cup, drinking that together in our underwear. Well, we don't have to just think it's more comfortable. We could watch Brokeback Mountain together. Be really good.
We, in the coming weeks, we have several guests lined up. Steve Pettigan's going to be coming on talking about the legend. Just waiting for a date off him, and also we're waiting for a date from Cy Weber, who's going to come and speak about the new app from Stop Wishing Go Digging, which can be downloaded from their website, which is very much like a Facebook for finds without the chitter chatter. Just uploading your finds for people to see. Yes, Adrian, you can speak.
Going back to what I said about the PAS database this year being updated so you can submit your finds, be interesting how that will affect social media. So historically, you find that Edward the First hammered, you upload it to Facebook and say, what's this? What is it? What is it? More people are going to go to their flow if they can upload it online and get an identification and the history about it. And it's interesting. I think it'd be interesting how it works. And I think they'll be quite inundated.
Nick West, I'll give you a message over the weekend about that. Gareth Howard says, could we have a cup of beans with a sausage to scoop out the beans? And when we finish, we could just leave the cups on a doorstep.
This is the problem with Gareth Howard. He's so non-descriptive. He said a sausage. I would go for Savoy, and I wouldn't be drinking out of a cup. It'd be a mug. Cup's wrong. A mug.
I'd be a tin camping cup. I would, because then you can heat it up on the in it.
Yeah.
We also have possibly. I have communicated with somebody who would be far and away the biggest guest the show would ever possibly have. I can't say anything because it might not come off at all, but we are in communication, let's say. And if that come on, it would be the biggest big detective show ever.
And
But we can't.
I'll give a guess.
Don't.
Tom Joy. Tom Joy.
Who? Tom Joy.
Tom Joy. And I think it's Dave. Yeah. Tom Joy. Anyone who knows who Tom Joy is? Tabs and Sherry. I don't think it will come on, but it would be the best thing ever, and it would be the.
You're not allowed to have any sauce in the afternoon.
He likes drinking.
Yeah, but you can drink. You can have a glass of wine while you're on the show.
I wouldn't for that. I wouldn't sleep the night before. But Dave has amazingly messaged this person, and oh my god, if he came on the show, oh well, we're not in this for the money. We do it for fun, but yeah,
we do it for the same reasons Chris from Relic Tag does it. We do it to give people something.
Yeah, and I hope someone is so much shit on television. Excuse my language. And people are going to YouTube more and more now. And one day we'll get popular. But I think the guest you invited on, oh my god, he yeah. I can't even go there. Has he come back, or his agent come back?
Not yet, but I've got another communication outlet for him, haven't I? Direct, more or less.
Yes. Newspaper advert, classifieds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, put his face behind Adrian's wall.
I don't. Alice Roberts.
In fact, if it comes off, we will do Adrian's wall with his face behind the week before, won't we? If it come off,
yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
I might message you, Alice.
We're not saying anymore, Dean. Sorry, that's all we're saying.
The biggest problem, right? If you get famous, you have an agent, and the agent is only after making money, right? So for the person, anyone we get on this show, if they're famous, they're not going to come on here because they don't make any money. What do they get out of it? Two idiots chatting crap. But if we do get this person on, which, to be honest, he is quite quirky, he could come on. And he's my hero. I've grown up since I was 17.
You've grown up since you were 17? No, Adrian. No, you haven't.
Admiring him. And Dave, I base my life on him based on questions in Spin the Coil. He might
put it this way: from reading his autobiography, I was automatically going, "Is that where Adrian's got that from?" And yes, it was.
Yeah. Anyway,
enough about that.
We were talking to.
We don't want to give anything else away, just in case.
John Clayton actually come up with a good comment there. Bill Wyman.
Yeah, I just wouldn't have a clue how to get in touch with him.
No, well, Martin Bass, Seascopes, because he made a machine with them. We could get Bill Wyman on.
Gareth Howard says, I'd love to know what Simon Schwammer's favourite hob ring is.
Well, the person Dave's contacted, I think he would. I
think he'd take the favourite hob ring away.
It's definitely
I think
bottom
he'd utilise that.
Definitely bottom left. Definitely bottom left.
Well, I've had to change the top right. I've had to. The back left, which is my favourite, and the one that everyone should use, it's stopped putting as much effort into it these days. So I've had to go to its right to get maximum effort. Sorry. So, yes, we've got guests lined up. And if you do want to come on the show, you know, people, even Jim, if you want to come on, or Gareth Howard or John Clayton, Dean Who's Your Daddy, anybody wants to come on the show and join us, we'd love to have you.
Can I just say,
and if you're really, really lucky, we can get Donna to do the show with you as well. Yes, friend?
For those who join me in the chat tonight, because we see stats going up, down, and it'll go down, and it'll go really high.
It's like your ploughed field.
It is, actually. If you're joining the chat, or you've just gone on YouTube, you're watching the show, and you're like, no, this ain't for me, can you tell us why? Because we try to be informative. We try to talk about metal detecting. But if you're not liking the show, tell us why. And that's free to people like Gareth Howard, Nick Berry. What are we missing? Tell us.
If there's anything that you think we should put into the show, you know, we're always good with ideas. We're always willing to thing. I mean, last week's this week's adverts at the start of the show, we were going to do similar to last week, but unfortunately, Adrian had to do something on his computer because his computer wasn't working, and my phone is sort of dead. So I was struggling to do the sharing like I'd normally do. I did not know that.
Oh my God. We could actually
do live Mallet to Mallet.
Oh my God.
Mustn't pause, mustn't hesitate.
Timmy, oh my God. Right, I'm on it. Leave it with me, Dave. Leave that one with me. Thank you, Gareth.
Digger Dyke, I forgot you were on, so either join halfway or watch on catch up. We're always here. We're always there to catch up on. Derek Walker, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Derek. Adrian, Jim says, a night at the brewery and a cab to my daughters. I can still doze on a settee like a hippie. Dos on a settee like a hippie.
I'll tell you what, Jim, I'll try and remember to message you tomorrow, because Jim...
But not on a Thursday, Jim, for God's sake.
No. Well, Jim is very interesting people you meet in the hobby. I'd never have met Jim. Jim was involved in, I won't say it, a major murder case in Essex, which has got Netflix documentaries made about it and things. And he is a very interesting person who's in. You meet people in the hobby, and he's one of the nicest blokes. I could sit and talk all night to Jim. Actually, wow. Jim, I'll take you up on that. We'll meet up for a drink one night. Maybe, which it's coming soon, Adrian and possibly Jim streaming live from the brewery. That'd be a good one. Actually, we could do that. Actually, it's on the cards.
Actually, you've said actually 18 times, actually.
No, 18. Couple of months.
Steve Barnett, good evening, Steve. He says, watching this show is a great excuse to open a bottle of red and chill. Yes, you have to get drunk to watch it and be on it, apparently. Chrissy Detects, good evening. Graham Dempsey's just had his first and last Popeye. Is that a euphemism? Here's a very interesting one, and I hope it comes off because I know your fingers were burnt last time, Nick West. We're on talks with a developer to try and take on a World War I seaplane hangar to turn into the Military Heritage Museum. Matt Kent, I actually have hot cross buns every day. This week, Marks and Spencer's, I've had lemon curd hot cross buns. What's he said now? Gareth Howard, I think the show is brilliant. That's why I tune in every week. But for me, I think the show could do with a segment where the hosts review their favourite dirty book from adolescence. I'll have to ask me mate Boffo to send it me. I wouldn't have a clue. Nick Berry, why don't we arrange a trip to the British Museum? Hi, Liam. Evening, chap. Sorry, just woke up from someone. OFX21P.
Gareth Howard, every time he does it, he puts in the odd comment. And do you know what? We don't even know what metal detector Gareth uses, or where he detects,
or if he actually metal
tunes
detects.
in every week. Oh yeah,
He just comes on for the crack.
He's probably got no arms and legs, and he's got like a probe on his head hitting the keyboard. But he joins us every week. Oh my god! Oh well, we know he's in a wheelchair, don't we, Gareth? We know he's in a wheelchair. Oh god!
Wayne
Gareth,
Rowland says, Dave
you in a
Adrian,
pub,
without
it
you
would
guys
be
and also our wonderful audience, without you guys, my small craft business wouldn't be here where it is today. So thank you both very much. No problem.
Oh, bless him. Oh, we got the raffle.
Yeah, we do.
Explain.
Tech, chocolate orange hot cross buns. Chocolate and orange don't go together, Chrissy. Fact.
No, they do. They do. 100%.
Taking a Geiger counter to a museum would be interesting, wouldn't it? Especially the uranium glass collection. M&S Marmite hot cross buns. Aldi rhubarb and custard hot cross buns.
No. I'm trying to get Gareth Howard's comment out of my head. Just move it on. I'll tell you what, he's probably going to the toilet now in his wheelchair because it takes him about 20 minutes, doesn't it? So we have got the winners.
Hot cross buns in Morrison. I'm there tomorrow.
No, that's a donut.
Hey, it's 9 o'clock. We're not doing the wall this week, so should we do the Wayne Rowlands Spin the Coil special? If you can remember.
Do you want to explain?
So, the Spin the Coil special, Wayne Rowlands, for those of you who weren't watching last week, Wayne Rowlands is doing a sponsored walk from Carnarvon in North Wales to the first Rodney Cook Memorial this year. All the
which
money's
is
raised,
on the Isle of Wight.
Which is on the Isle of Sheppey. Is that further?
No.
Isle of Wight
is further.
No,
Isle of Wight's further. Isle of Wight's further.
He's on the left-hand side and so's
anyway,
Isle of Wight.
He's got to walk 1,000 miles.
And then 1,000 more. And he's doing it in his Y fronts as well, apparently, he's told me today. So for those of you who sponsored him on GoFundMe last week via the BigDetectingShow.com website, he has given me the list of names, and the Spin the Coil tonight will choose who the lucky winner is of is it Gareth again?
Yeah, I can't read it. I'm not going to read it.
I've got to find Wayne. There he is. Wayne Rowlands.
Not reading Gareth's
comments.
So don't read them.
Let me add the flavors of there. Share the screen. No, not that, you imbecile. Share the screen.
So I've got to spin the coil.
So as you can see, there's a list of names, but the winner of this spin, can you see that, Adrian?
No. Yeah. I've got a wheel with the names on.
Right, okay. Well, not the wheel. The cabinet that you can see there, the winner, which the list of names, I'll read them out. Jeff Block, Adrian Gaylor, Dave Stadler, Steve Barnett, Graham Dempsey, Andrew Taylor, Andrew Rees, Philip Wills, Jacqueline Walker, Christine Barnes, John Clayton, James Barnes, Stephen Brain, Paul's Tongue, Dean Ujidadi, and David Moore are the names that are entered into this tonight. On behalf of Wayne, thank you for donating to the fund tonight. All that's going to be drawn shortly. If you would like to otherwise tonight sponsor him, if you can go to thebigdetectiveshow.com, scroll down, see a picture of Wayne, put donate, takes you to the GoFundMe page. There will be a second draw next week for a second prize, but I'm not going to tell you till next week what it is, but it's just as good as this week's prize.
It'll be good.
Then you can have a go at that. So I think he's about 840 before the show, hopefully a little bit more by now. So, Adrian, we can see the wheel with all the names on.
Mm-hmm.
It's all done fairly. So, Adrian, spin the coil. I'll let you announce the winner, Adrian, so you can feel special.
Dave Moore. Well done.
Dave Moore.
Well done. You have won an amazing finds cabinet from
Box It, Wayne Rowlands. Is
Not
it Box
Carrot.
It or Treasure It?
Wayne.
Is it Treasure It or Box It?
I don't know.
Box It.
But
Anyway, thank you, Wayne Rowlands, for that. Thank you to everybody who's donated so far. Congratulations to David Moore. If you contact us via the contact details on the bigdetectiveshow.com website, Adrian will get them details over to Wayne, and Wayne will send it with much love.
what an amazing
banana,
prize. What an amazing prize.
isn't it?
Oh,
And well, Jan gutted now. When it come up, Dave, I was like, oh, it's me. It wasn't.
that reminds me. Thank you, Wayne, for doing such a good thing.
Yes.
But Dave, do you remember when we did that competition the other week for the backpack, Mine Lab Vanquish backpack?
Oh, yeah.
I put a Twix in it.
Yes, I know.
I put a Twix in it, so they got a gift. So if you want to donate, where's the banner, Dave?
Oh, Wayne's messaging Dave Moore later for his address.
Oh,
What's up with you now?
well, Wayne's thing.
Yes, if you want to donate, bigdetectiveshow.com, scroll down, find the picture of Wayne underneath. It'll say donate here, and you will be able to click on that and donate. And he's currently listen, come on, £15 more. Look at that. One of our viewers tonight has put £100 in. Well done. You know who you are. I'm not going to
No,
name
but you need
names,
to get in there.
but well
I mean,
done.
for Christ's sake, this bloke is walking, 250, 300 miles in hobnail boots for cancer. And, oh, yeah.
Just £15
Close
more,
to home.
and he'll be over £1,000 tonight. And I think that's
Do you know
fantastic.
what?
And he's
Fuck
a
it.
fifth
I
of the
might,
way
I
there.
might, if no one puts that in, I'll put it in. He needs to get £1,000. Who's put it in? And if you if you donate tonight, you could win a prize. I won't say what it is, but it's worth over 100 quid, at least 200 quid. Do you reckon, Dave? Probably 300 quid. If you donate tonight whilst watching the Big Detecting Show, you could win another prize.
Wayne is now over. He's now over £1,000. So thank you for those people. He's had it confirmed on his thingy, so he's given me permission to share next week's prize. And next week's prize is, again, thanks to Wayne, the same cabinet as tonight's prize winner, I do believe. I'm just going to check. But I do believe.
Oh.
Yes, Wayne says we'll do another draw next week. Where's his messages gone?
I can't believe that you could donate as little as £5 and win a 300-400 quid cabinet, and there's only like 20-30 people at the moment. So the more that donate, the better.
Oh, yeah. Gareth Howard, being very, very serious, brought a tear to my eye then. Yes, where is Donna? Is she stuck in a conversation with Alexa? And no,
I
he's not
can't
joking.
read Gareth's comments anymore because I just wet myself laughing. Absolutely.
Donna's
wet
being a
myself
lush
laughing.
and she's pissed on cheap cider. I think it's White Lightning and she's down a local bus shelter making a mong of herself.
Again. Yeah.
Again.
But are you going out metal detecting this weekend, Dave?
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going on a dig with the Shropshire and Shrewsbury Metal Detecting Club. Somewhere in Shrewsbury or Shropshire. I can't remember where.
Are you taking the Manticore?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. And I may take the double score as a backup. Which is good.
Not the
Bob Ants, love it, Bob. Alexa wouldn't get a word in.
Why the double score? You've got
Matt James is out with Cy Webber and a mate on Saturday. Matt, make sure you poke him because last time he said he'd come on the show, he bottled out. Now he's at the moment just moved house, so he can't at the moment come on the show for a couple of weeks. So poke him in the eye with a dirty stick and say, "Big detecting show, mister."
And also, Cy finds stopwishinggogigging.com, stopwishinggogigging.com. The app looks phenomenal.
That's who's coming on the show.
And
Cy
I
Webber.
think when he comes on, Cy will. Can we not call him Cy? Let's call him Simone.
Simone.
I think Simone, yeah. When he comes on, it'll be interesting because there's a hell of a lot of technology that has gone on behind the screen on there.
Should we act dead professionally and upper class when he comes on and wear like top hats?
Yeah, ties. Matt Kemp.
What?
Mon.
Matt James says he's painting his living room and I built the app with him. Well done to you, Matt. Not only are you good for doing the app, Matt, but you're also a Liverpool fan. So we're all right there. Why not come on with him then? Matt Kent says he's got the 15-inch coil the other week, but I haven't bought it myself to use it yet. But I was a bit of a shock when I recently went from the 9-inch back to the 11-inch. We're still talking about coils there, Matt.
Stop recently. That's interesting, Matt. There's two Matts. Matt James. Is it a web app or is it as in at a home screen, which I think it is, as opposed to a Android Apple app? Because I know if you create an Android and an Apple app, there's a lot of problems. He picked up a Knox 600 this week. Good machine. It's really good. Knox 600, Knox 700, really underrated by a lot of people, but they're really, really good machines. Really good. Matt, is it a web app or is it Apple Store Android app? Apple.
Or Is it
Google
done
that.
on the back of a
Well, I've got it on my phone, actually. I could tell you.
biscuit sleeve?
I showed
Matt
it last
Kent's
week.
middle
on the
name
phone.
is James, so that's confusing. Digger Dyke has donated a £5. Well done to you. Well done to everybody. Well done to Wayne, more importantly, for raising that amount. What's happening here now?
Interesting.
He's now up to, would you believe, £1,030, Adrian. Would you believe that?
Well, trying to work out if this. I think it's a web app. Matt James, is it a web app? Nick West, I hope Donna celebrates her birthday for the rest of the year. Yes, she's 70, which she's looking good for that.
She's not,
70.
is she? She's not really looking good.
No.
James Barnes loves a carbon shaft with a 9-inch banger.
Oh, James, you've got the German 3D printed shafts for the Rotus and I think the Deus 2, based on, I think his arcade, whatever, in Germany. Could you put his web address in there? Because this guy, Dave, in the hobby, I think this guy spends more time 3D printing things for the hobby than anyone in the world.
I don't think he does. I think I know somebody.
James,
think he does somebody who does more.
I do a lot of 3D printing, but
And he's little, and his name's Tom.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Well, sorry, you said in the hobby, and he's in the hobby. Steve Barnett's clocked up 70 this year as well. Doesn't look a day over 75.
Graham Dempsey's going to kill me for this. This is a world exclusive composite cleaning pencil. It's I can't. Well, I could give a bit away.
I took him off screen so he doesn't spoil it, Graham. Because I'm good like that. Stop spoiling things, Adrian. I've took you off screen. You don't talk because you're not on screen, Adrian. You're not listening to me, are you? I took you off screen ages ago because it's spoiling things. There's Cy Webber. Cy Webber's here now. You can come back as long as you don't show it.
I'll show that. What's my screen gone funny? I can show this. And I'll quickly, really quickly. So you've got a USB lead and that. That's enough. This is going to be, oh my God.
Adrian, I think I'm going to have to donate again to Wayne. Because it's not the same cabinet as this week.
Is it a better one? Cy Webber's going to donate. Cy, we were chatting about your app, and I think we did ask Matt. Oh, hang on, here he goes. Sorry, I'll just share this, and this is really important. Google developer license is £29. iOS is £89. We're looking at go out later in the year if everyone likes it. Very good call, Matt. StopWishingGoDigging.com. I think it's a good call because I didn't realise that was cheap, but you have to comply with a lot of things. But StopWishingGoDigging.com, the app is really good, and I had much of a play with it. Right.
Wayne Rowland says to anyone who's donated tonight, check out this week's prize cabinet. It's not to be missed, and he'll give everyone a chance for you to donate. He'll give you up until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Are you ready, Adrian? Are you ready?
Go on. No, Wayne, don't do that. Oh, Wayne.
And that is next week's prize from Wayne if you donate tonight to his Just Giving for his walk from Carnarvon to the Rodney Cup Memorial.
Oh, bless him.
Donate again.
Oh, God.
Thank you. And I hope everybody else thanks him as well. James Barnes says the 3D printy person is 3d-rk.com, where he got the 3D printed shafts from.
At Jack Ross.
Tom Pizarek, History Finders in Devon does the most. He's got 50 printers of them. 50 printers going on.
He's got a farm. He's got a farm, printing farm. Just going to at Jack Ross. Great competition in the mag this month. Digital Microscope, Treasure Hunting magazine. Yes, this month I should have it next to me, but I haven't. So those who get Treasure Hunting magazine can win a composite cleaning pencil, digital microscope, and all the cleaning kit. No questions or answers. If you enter online at treasurehunting.co.uk competition, you can win a microscope. No quiz or anything like that. It's a really good brainer, and I think a lot of people are into that because you can win one of these. And thank you for Graham Dempsey for donating it. It's so cool. I love it. Look, you could put your
they are fantastic.
You could put your thing in there, and you could see it. Messing up, but 60 quid, and it connects to your computer. You take videos, take photos, and everything. Yeah, really good. This month's Treasure Hunting magazine. Go in the shops, buy it, or just don't go down the shop. Just go to Greenlight Publish or treasurehuntingmagazine.co.uk and subscribe. A lot of things you can win. Right.
Should we have a look how before we go? Should we have a look how Wayne's getting on?
I don't think he's hit £1,000.
Joking, aren't you? He's well past it.
Really?
He's currently on £1,060. Well done, Wayne. Well done, everybody. What?
Should we put?
Yeah, put it there. And he said it's his way of saying thank you to everybody.
Bless him.
Pat on the back would have been well, but go all right for me, mate.
How do I?
If you've donated tonight, then you'll be added onto next week's draw. So tonight's draw was for people who sponsored Wayne last week. People who tonight sponsored Wayne will be on the draw for the Roman cabinet that we've just shown you. So thank you very much.
Oh,
anyway,
I need to donate again, Dave. I think
I already have.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, because it's. Have you got the picture again, just to show people? Because it's a phenomenal prize. Really, really good. So donate £5, £10, or if you want a bit more. This is all going towards the Rodney Cook charity. and I think, look at this.
It's even got a big detecting show thing in it.
Oh, they'll put that in the bin. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Can you make it bigger? You can't, can you?
If I rub it, maybe.
Look
No,
at that.
go smaller.
It's
Why would I
worth
do that? Go bigger.
I tell you what, ignore postcode lottery or the national lottery. Chuck your money in here, because if you win that, and your odds are going to be low,
you're going to win either £3.50 on the lottery, or that,
if you're lucky,
which you can look at, and it'll give you aesthetic pleasure.
Jesus, I've got to donate again.
No idea on any no frills dates at the moment. I'm sure there'll be an update with Gary very soon. So.
Yeah, there'll be an update soon.
Right, Adrian, shall we go to bed? Not together.
Yeah. Thank you for people putting up with us, and it's been a lovely evening. And I hope Donna enjoys listening this tomorrow when she's
at 6:30 a.m. So by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, she'll be messaging me and Adrian with all the things that were wrong at the show.
Yeah, politically incorrect. But anyway,
you can't say mong on the radio, Dave, and things like that.
Thank you, Kevin Allen, 1976. He's just donated.
Thank you to everybody.
Answer some questions. I would love to go on the Tiddly with Tony one day. Oh, no. Tony Kaywood. No, you wouldn't. Oh my God. Oh,
no one drinks sherry like Tony.
He gets really violent, doesn't he, Dave? Tony Kaywood.
Mia's gone all Irish. She's put great show as per. Hope everyone has a lovely Easter. Be lucky with the shamrock. Shouldn't that be a daffodil?
Well, it could be a daffodil. I'd just like to say to our sponsor of the show, Tony Kaywood, he's on the front cover of Treasure Hunting magazine this month. Bless him. And if you...
Not a button inside.
Well, maybe there is. But bless him, Tony. He's a good lad. And it's all about not what you know, it's who you know in the hobby. So thank you, Tony, for being on the front cover this month. And if you buy the magazine, you can win a digital microscope.
I'm still waiting to be on the cover. I was even there when you took
I've got to get the right picture.
You took them?
Yeah, exactly.
I was stood next to Graham Dempsey when you stood his and his.
Yeah, but Dave, you look like you had a suppository up your.
Who says I didn't?
Well, he probably did. It will happen soon. But anyway, have a lovely Easter, everyone. And the Lord Jesus will rise this weekend.
Or, if you know Chris Bledsoe made a series of, I can't remember what the word is, predictions in 2012. One of them supposed to be coming to fruition on Sunday. Have a great Easter, everybody. If you're out detecting, have fun. Good night. Have a nice evening. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.